been involved with Women in Transport since the start, and we set out to create a group where women can come together to support each other and men can come and join and to support women. This is a way for us to work together, talk about training opportunities, do mentoring, have technical visits, and really encourage women to progress in transport.
By having a specific network for women that doesn't exclude men, it means that we can support women and we can be there to advocate for them.
There's been times when I've been the only woman in a room, I've been trodden down, I've been silenced, and actually having these sort of networks to help me build my confidence back up again. There's been countless times of the years where that's happened because of these sorts of relationships I've built through the likes of Women in Transport.
For me, it's good to learn from other women. Like you say, it builds your confidence.
I've actually been able to start up a professional network in London, kind of starting from scratch. So that's something it's really hard to do when you move to a new place, let alone a new country. And the organization's really allowed me to meet a lot of people and make a lot of really valuable connections.
It's just that opportunity to experience things like Mr. Ben going into the changing room and trying on a different costume. I can just have fleetingly a sort of a taster of what other people are doing.
We have events where our ladies can visit our emergency response unit where they got to crawl underneath a train and experience what our emergency crews do. And sometimes we also take them out at night into the tube tunnels, which people seem to get a big kick out of.
But then you also get phenomenal speakers who will talk about their sort of career path, and you just think, my God, they're fabulous, they're glamorous, and they've done it, and they've achieved it, and they've got the power, and that's just totally inspiring.
It's hugely important that women help other women, that you profile positive role models of women doing all manner of jobs in the transport industry, because we need something to inspire the next generation.
It's not seen as a very exciting type of career and it seems very narrow, but actually we need to get the message out that there's such a wide variety of really interesting roles.
I think having relevant senior role models in the sector for young women coming up through the ranks to look up to and be able to see that it is possible to be a woman and to succeed in the sector is really important.
The engineering of transport, the design of transport and the delivery of transport is too often led by men. The All-Party Parliamentary Group and Women in Transport is set up to share best practice to get more women up the ladder and recruited into the transport sector.
I think one of the things we have to do is make sure that we can retain women in transport, and particularly when women have gone off to have children, that they are encouraged to come back again and ensure that they can get promoted in the same way as men get promoted.
There are so many issues in public transport in Britain today that have got to be solved, and have got to be solved fast. And therefore, we need women thinking about the practical things, the day-to-day stuff, as part of the planning process. The men are there in massive numbers. We need the balance redressed to put the point of view of women.
The problem that you have when there is only one type of person in an organisation at the top is that all the thinking is the same. There's groupthink. Whereas if you include more diversity, and so not just gender but other diversity as well, you're going to get a much richer and more innovative thinking.
I suppose all I can really say is that Women in Transport has just absolutely changed my life. So I would just say to anybody who's even thinking about firstly a career in transport, just come speak to us, because it's a great encouragement and support.